Alright YouTube, Marcus back here, bringing you guys another video. Today we got our keys on a 2023 GX460 in white. Love the color combo, that black on white, you can't go wrong. Take a look at the front and the back. Pretty dope car, and let's get straight into it. As you can see, in the 2023 model, you get a much upgraded interior compared to the previous generation. Show you around. You got a heated steering wheel. I'm going to turn that on. I have a pretty heavy coat on, but what's the degrees outside? 45. It's pretty chilly. And I'll show you around really quickly. I'll put it on the map. Our menu. As you can see, you get a ton of options on this car. It uses the weird touchpad thing right here, but I kind of like it. But if you've not driven a Lexus, you would probably be like, whoa, like how do I use it? It's pretty simple in my opinion. I'm gonna change the degrees right here. These got a stop sign too. Put it on 72. It's my go-to number. But I mean, this thing, let me see how many miles it has. It's practically brand new. And I mean, these cars are really some of the best Lexuses that they offer, in my opinion. Cannot go wrong with a GX. It's basically like a tank, essentially. It feels very like tank-like. You're in a huge, heavy SUV. I believe you have enough room for 3 rows of seats, I believe. But I mean, this one is definitely like, if you have a big family and you want to ride around in comfort and style, definitely recommend looking at one of these Lexus's GX models. I believe they've been doing it for over 20 years, the GX platform, and I can see why. Let me turn the 3 zone off. But driving through traffic or city driving, it's really good. This car is just super planted, and it's just nice. But we're gonna be getting on the highway in a little bit. Some more information about the inside. This one has just all black basically, but you can option, you could get beige. I think they also have a red interior option you can equip as well. I have not ordered a Lexus before, so I don't know like how it works, but I assume you go on their website, you can order it, or you can contact a dealership to spec one to your liking. But this one's pretty good. The only thing I will say, it doesn't have the Mark Levinson sound system, but the sound system's still good, at least in this model. You definitely got to get it if you got the RX or the ES. You definitely need the upgrade on the audio system, but they give you a pretty good one on this car. The only complaint I have about the infotainment is that like it's not Bluetooth CarPlay on this model. I believe the TX, the newest one that they're releasing, I believe that one has a CarPlay unit, wireless CarPlay unit in it. But unfortunately on this one you gotta use your like a wired connection, but I mean, visibility is excellent. If you've ever driven a GX, you already know that you're high up. I mean, you're really high up. It has a stepping stool because it's so high up, but visibility is really good. And I also like the exterior. The exterior on this car is super stylish in my opinion. Nothing too crazy, but it's gets the job done in my opinion. You know, I love the headlight system they use on the Lexuses. The daytime running lights are really bright. So I think I actually have my lights on. I'm gonna just keep the DRLs on. But just driving it's super comfortable. You know, when you're in a big SUV like this, the suspension, you really don't feel any of the bumps. And the road noise is like, you know, very like minuscule. It's almost nothing, to be honest. And it's windy outside too, so good job on the Lexus engineering side. They did a great job on this car. So we're gonna approach the highway pretty soon, give you guys a rundown on what driving it on the highway feels like. But so far so good. The other thing that you got to get used to if you're not used to driving a big SUV is the brakes, as well as the turning. There's a lot of body roll just because it's so top end heavy. Like the top is just, you know, like, I don't know how much this car weighs, probably 2 tons I'd assume, because it feels like it. But that also goes with like the braking. You definitely have to brake a little bit earlier, especially if you're used to like a sports car. But look at that C300. Mercedes nailed the W204 facelift, as well as the pre-facelift. But those taillights just so good. That's the next Murticus vehicle if we can get one. I definitely want to get a C63 W204 AMG. But other than that, the Lexus is super clean. Take a look in the back. Got room for all your friends, family, the dog. See a lot of people with dogs owning these cars. And yeah, other than that, you get options with the 4-wheel drive system, as well as like traction control. I think you can turn it off, but we're gonna keep it on. But right now we're gonna head on to the highway, and these things on the highway are just chill, man. These are like big land yachts, essentially. It's just a big vehicle. Going over these bumps, you really don't feel anything. Now, there is another model that I have reviewed, an older generation, but it's called the LX, and that's just a more like luxurious version of this car, essentially. It's a little bit bigger. We're just gonna go. Oh, I gotta floor it. You hear that V8? Feels pretty good. Get on this side, visibility's good. But I mean, your presence on the road will be seen, because I mean, this thing's a huge vehicle. People will see you coming on the highway, which is good for safety. And that's another thing, I feel super safe in this car. Everything feels very, you know, refined, and like it would withstand, you know, any safety situations. But other than that, cruising at, I believe, 70. You can't really go fast in this car in terms of like top speed, but this will get you A to B very comfortably. Gas mileage is, you know, not the greatest. I think I'm getting 15.2. It says on average right now. But if you're buying one of these, you're probably not worried about the gas. But other than that, this car is super good. If you like this video, please check out my other ones on my channel. I just wanted to give you guys a quick tour on this 2023 GX. My name's Murticus. Like this video, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.